Hey guys, as you're going through this nearpod activity, there will be several videos from me just explaining a few things. Don't skip over them, please, no matter how much you may hate listening to me talk. Just going to go over a few brief things. And in this section of our book, we're talking about the obligations of the governed. We've talked about the necessity of government. We talked about the obligations of the government, and that is mainly to protect the rights of individuals and the people, as well as punish unrighteous behavior. And so now we're going to talk about the obligations of the governed. And so we as citizens have obligations because we are governed. And so first of all, and this is not in your slides, so you may want to just write these three types of rights down. There are really three types of rights as Americans, three main types of rights. And again, this isn't in your slideshow. It isn't in your slideshow on purpose. I want you to get something out of this video. So here are the three types of rights. Number one, certain unalienable rights from our Creator. Okay, so on that, you may want to just write unalienable rights from Creator. And these are outlined in the Declaration of Independence. In the Declaration of Independence, the writers say that, look, we believe that we hold these truths to be self-evident, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, basically. And you all have heard that. And so the first type of right is those that are given to us by our Creator. We don't. There technically is no government that gives you that right, is what the Declaration of Independence is saying. The second type of right is our constitutional rights. And our constitutional rights are borne out in the Bill of Rights. We do not believe that those rights are given by a creator, per se. The right to freedom of speech, the right to own a gun, that is not a God-given right. It is given to us from our government, but the right to own a gun is not a God-given right. So that is a constitutional right, and that is outlined in the Bill of Rights. And the third type of right is a civil right. And civil rights are the right to participate in one's government, or to participate in your government. And those are we'll discuss that. But you guys know the civil rights movement, and throughout America's history, we've always been fighting to give rights to more people, to more Americans. So the three types of rights are the unalienable rights, in the Declaration of Independence, constitutional rights in the Bill of Rights at the end of our Constitution, and civil rights, which is the right to participate in government. Those are the three main types of rights as we go. And this next slide is going to talk about the duties that go with rights, because every right has a duty. Just as you grew older and you got more responsibility and you got more freedom, there's also more duty and more responsibility that goes with that freedom. So, for instance, you get the freedom of driving a car, but now you have to make sure that you are driving that car in the right way, and you have more responsibility that goes along with driving a car. So it's the same thing for citizens. As citizens, the more freedom we have, the more duty we also have, the more responsibility we have. And so these next couple slides we'll kind of talk about different duties and how they go with rights, and then how we as Christians have specific rights that are outlined for us.